What's good, y'all? Ayezo back with another video. Hope y'all doing well out there. So I want to make this quick video about the best thing you can do in your 20s. Yesterday was my birthday. I'm officially 30. Crazy, man. Finally 30, bro. I'm actually excited. All the time when I was 20, 25, I was like, when I turn 30, bro, it's gonna be like the end of the good times, you know what I'm saying? But I'm actually excited to see, what's to come in my 30s. I'm very excited, man. But I just want to make this quick video to tell y'all the best things you can do inside your 20s. And it's off the top of my head, I'm gonna be just spitballing, but just some things that come to my mind that I want to share with y'all that could probably help y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, and by the way, I'm in Texas right now. A hurricane hit this zone on Monday, so a lot of the power been out over here, like I mentioned in my last videos. Like the grocery stores, the fast food restaurants, the AC, electricity, like the power being out doesn't affect the whole Houston area. So it's been a struggle, but we're making the most of it while we out here, but yeah. I want to talk about the best things you can do inside the 20s real quick and briefly. First thing you can do, bruh, stop blaming other people. Take accountability for where you are in your life. Don't blame your parents. Don't blame your friends. Don't blame your boss. Don't blame the president. Don't blame the government. Stop blaming people. Take accountability for where you are in your life. That's what I did when I turned 25. And a lot of y'all know at 25, I got more intentional about my life. I stopped smoking weed. I separated myself from people. I started investing in my mind, developing a more positive mindset, also gaining knowledge about making money and self-employment and financial freedom, stuff like that. I started investing in my mind. And yeah, I just started being more intentional about my life at 25. But, up until that point, I felt like I didn't feel totally in control of where I was in my life. I felt like, it was my job fault. I didn't have money. So I just wanted to blame other things rather than take accountability for where I was in my life. And at 25, I just, just grabbed my life by the horns, as they would say, and I started taking control of my life. So, I stopped smoking weed, eventually moved out of Maryland. Nowadays I'm self-employed. So a lot of things changed in the past 30 years, 5 years, up until me turning 30. But it all started with me not blaming other people and taking accountability for my life, instead of blaming anybody else. I'm like, what can I do personally to make sure my life gets better? I told y'all, just to make it briefly, I told y'all like my grandmother passing away is what really pushed me to the edge, to that thought process. Like, dang, I can't sit around here like complaining about life all the time. I gotta like do something to change my life, because this could be over in a second. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't gonna last forever, so you need to make the most of it and do what you gotta do. So I got serious about my life at 25, but it all started with me just taking accountability and not blaming other people. Okay? The next thing that you should do inside your 20s is anybody, I don't care if it's your closest cousin, your best friend, your day one friends, your day one homies, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, I don't care who it is. You need to evaluate their relationship. Because I've learned the people, y'all heard it before, this ain't no new news. You are the average of the people that's around you. You know what I'm saying? So if you hang around people that's lazy, not ambitious, not striving for better, they comfortable complaining with their life, their situation, they hate their life, they comfortable in that, bruh. If you hanging around them people, those people are not gonna help you reach that next level. So you need to evaluate the relationships around you, their mindset, their actions, their behaviors. You need to evaluate all of that and ask yourself, is this person good for me and where I want to take my life? Is this person helpful to me? You know what I'm saying? Are they going to help me get to where I want to be? Are they adding value to my life? You know what I'm saying? What's the pros and cons of having this person inside my life? Evaluate the people in your life, because, they influence us and affect us a lot more than we think. So, once I did that, once again at age 25, I started like separating myself from certain crowds and being in a mix around a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? Once I did that, separated myself, I started figuring out who I was and what I wanted to do. and I was able to think more clearly, have a better vision for my life. And you know what I'm saying, on top of that, not be around people who have limiting beliefs. That was a big part too. Not being around people who don't believe they can become financially stable, rich. They don't believe they can become stable either. They think they're gonna be living paycheck to paycheck. There's a lot of people with limiting beliefs, so I had to separate myself from them people, and they allowed me to just work on my mind, my mindset, my perception of life, and stick to it, without being dragged back down to, I don't want to say a poverty mindset, but just a not helpful mindset. You know what I'm saying? So changing your circle, your friend group, or spending time alone can help you like reinvent yourself, the way you think and the way you move and stuff like that. So that helped me out a lot as well. Just being aware of how people around you influence your mind, which is your most, powerful tool. That's where everything starts at. So changing those people, being aware of those people is very important in your 20s. I feel like everybody in their 20s think their friends gonna be with them forever. Y'all gonna be close forever, but people grow, people change, and you gotta make adjustments as it come. You know what I'm saying? And the third thing I want to just share before I wrap this video up is don't be afraid to step out your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to do what you want, regardless of what people are going to think, regardless of how uncomfortable it might be or feel or seem. Do it, because doing this YouTube stuff, like, so uncomfortable for me when I first started. Like, talking to a camera, just what I do on this channel, talk about the quitting weed videos, it was very uncomfortable because obviously I smoked weed for 7 years and everybody around me was smoking weed in my circle, everybody close to me. So that put me in a position of being judged, you know what I'm saying? So it was uncomfortable just to make the videos, for one, and also just to talk about what I talk about, because everybody around me, well, not so much anymore. At the time, everybody around me loved smoking weed, so that was uncomfortable. Leaving my job at Amazon when I was 28, very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Just being self-employed, that's uncomfortable. Like, you gotta face uncomfortable situations head on. That's the only way you're gonna grow. If you're not comfortable being uncomfortable, you're going to be stagnant. You're not going to grow. Just keep that in mind. If you're not comfortable being uncomfortable, whether it's working out, being consistent with that, or your diet, or maybe leaving a job for a better job, or maybe changing cities, that was uncomfortable for me as well. If you're not comfortable being uncomfortable, you are not going to grow. You are going to stay the same. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, y'all. You gotta learn to be okay being uncomfortable. That's the only way you're gonna grow. A lot of people in their 20s, they want to be comfortable, but they ain't gonna realize till later, like, their comfort zone is holding them back. So if I could just share this with them, my story of, quitting weed, being uncomfortable, cutting off people around me that I loved, uncomfortable, moving from Maryland to Virginia, uncomfortable, leaving Amazon, uncomfortable, like a lot of uncomfortable things I did. Look at my girlfriend, bruh. Chasing the seagull. She wilding. But yeah, be comfortable being uncomfortable, and you're gonna see your life start to transform, I'm telling you. So yeah, comment your thoughts on this video. Those are the 3 things that just came to my mind that you should do inside your 20s. Appreciate all y'all support with these videos and my content, Instagram and YouTube. Appreciate the birthday wishes and all that. Thank y'all. Hope y'all doing well out there. Hope this video helped y'all out. Comment y'all thoughts down below. Like this video. Subscribe. Let me show you the view one more time. I'm gonna holler at y'all next one, man. Peace out.